Hey guys, so today I'm gonna be doing my Q&A, and yeah, so let's get into it. Sorry if you guys hear any background noise, that's my dogs absolutely losing their mind. But like, let's get into the questions. So like, these are all the questions, because they haven't asked any more yet. So maybe we'll do a part 2 to this once I reach 4K, which I'm almost there. I just need 40 more subs. Like, you guys should like subscribe. But yeah, alright, let's start the questions. Okay, favorite horse breed / coat color. So for English, I like stocky warm bloods, and then for Western, I like chunky, stocky quarter horses. For coat color, I like medicine hats and dapple bays. And then I'm gonna reveal who I had my lesson with on Thursday, a few Thursdays ago, and the person who gave me a lesson was Savvy. She gave me my amazing lesson. It was very, very fun. Next question, do I have a job? I don't have a job currently. I used to, walking dogs in my neighborhood, but like that kind of failed. Okay, if Bella was an ice cream flavor, what flavor would she be? This one's a kind of a hard one. I kind of want to say mint and chip. Hear me out. So we all know mint and chip. Some people think mint's like a little spicy. So like Bella could be like a little spicy, but she's not. She's super sweet. And then the chocolate's when she's like too sweet and she's like way too nosy, all up in my business. You know? Okay. How many horses have you ridden? Good question. I do not know. Probably over 50. It would be my guess. Probably somewhere over 50. Least favorite discipline. My least favorite discipline is probably racing and saddle seat, because I'm not doing like abusive ones like big leg and stuff. Saddle seat, it's not abusive or anything. I just personally don't like it. I just don't like how the horses look sometimes. Just kind of looks unnatural, and I would just personally never do that. This next one is opinion on saddle seat. Just said that basically. Don't think it's abusive or anything. I just personally would never do it. Favorite animal? Horse or dolphins. I really like dolphins. They're really cute. Dogs or cats? Dogs. Ducks or chickens? Ducks. Live on a farm or live on a ranch? Live on a ranch. 100%. Own 20 finished horses or 2 project horses? I would rather have 2 project horses, because then I can make them from like the start. Unless they're finished horses are from like really good branders, but like otherwise I would probably want to make my own horse. What career do I want when I'm older? I want to be a dermatologist when I'm older. Was Bella trained Western a little bit, or did you teach her? So she actually was bred for, I think, show halter. So she has a really tiny head, but like a big body. And she's like, has just like that stocky build even when if she doesn't get work, so she always looks like she has some muscle. But she was trained for like, she was in Western all the time, and I actually, there's a lady at the barn, and she actually transitioned her into English, and then I started writing her English, but we went back to Western. How did you and your boyfriend meet and start dating? Okay, so, well, so we met in, I think, 4th grade. And so we met in 4th grade is when I think I like talked to him for the first time, I think. But like, we weren't friends or anything. 5th grade, we got sat at the same table, and we like talked, and we were kind of like friends, I guess. We would always play tag, because like our teachers would always give us like extra recesses, and then we would play like tag and stuff. Me and all my friends would play tag with like all the boys. It was really fun. And then how did we start dating? So I actually wasn't allowed to date for, so like, and then in like, middle school and stuff, 6th grade, I started liking him like a lot, and wrote him a note, and I made my friend give it to him, and that said, "Hey, do you like me?" Didn't get a response back. Later, the other day, he told me he lost that note. So then he wrote me a note and made his friend give it to me. And then I answered that note, and I gave it back to him, and he answered me. So that's when we both knew we liked each other, and then we started hanging out, and we were like, I guess, more than friends at that point. We were talking, I guess, because I wasn't allowed to date. And then, yeah, that was that. And then my mom was like, no, you can't date, yada, yada, yada. And then some stuff happened, and then I was like begging my mom, and my mom finally agreed. Like 2 years later, I think. Yeah, 2 years later. I'm not saying what grade I'm in. No, yeah. So, and then this year, she finally agreed, and we started dating in, I think, November. Yeah, November. So, yeah, that's our little story. There's more to that, but, like, we're not gonna share that. All right, what's your middle name? My middle name is Portuguese. Yeah, it's a Portuguese last name. But, like, it starts with a V. It's like, if you guys want to go Google that, more than welcome to. Any pets? Yes, I have 3 dogs, a lot of fish, a tortoise, a water turtle, and my brother has a crested gecko. And what's my favorite online game? Block Blast. Classic. How many times a week do you ride? So I ride like 1 to 3 times a week sometimes, depending on the week and what I'm trying to do. Have you ever lost your spark in riding? If so, how did you get it back? I actually did lose my spark in riding when I first started riding. I was like, I can't do this anymore. I'm just not good enough. And I was getting so many like hate comments on social media. And I was like, I just want to quit. And then I just continued to ride, and honestly just riding and bonding with the horses helped me a lot. And then I did like my first big jump or whatever, 2.3 or something that I claimed was 2.6, or I don't know. And yeah, I kind of got it back, and then I've kind of had it on and off ever since. Favorite ice cream flavor? Oh my gosh, I love this question. Okay, so my favorite ice cream flavor is anything chocolate. Like literally chocolate with chocolate with chocolate. I love chocolate. Like it's my favorite thing. Okay, dream place to go, Greece. I would love to go to Greece. I want to go to Greece, and I want to go on the beaches. Or I want to go to like Hawaii. Like the countryside of Hawaii. Favorite book series. Alright guys, I haven't read a book series in a while. Last time I read a book series was in 5th grade, and it was like I Survived. Yeah, I Survived was goated. It is goated. Goated. What? Yeah, goated. How many times have I fallen? So like, let me think. Alright, so there was one when I rode bareback for the first time, another one when I rode bareback. One, I tried to canter Bella in the stairs for the first time. That one was, another one was when I rode bareback. Another one was when I rode bareback. I was horrible at bareback. And then another one was under 6, I think. No, 5. No, maybe 4. 4 or 5, I think. Favorite tack that I own? Right now, I think it's probably either Sage or Hunter Green. I'm really into my greens right now. When did I meet Bella? I met Bella my first lesson. I didn't really like meet her, but I was like introduced to all the horses and stuff, and I was like, oh, that one's really pretty back there. My trainer like told me all about her and stuff, and yeah. And then I rode her for the first time, and I was like, I actually hate this horse. She's so lazy and doesn't want to do anything. And then I actually kind of rode her more, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I'm in love with this horse. And yeah, now here we are. I'm leasing her. How long have I been riding? I have been riding for almost 2 years now. If I could ride any famous horse, who would it be? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Would you rather give up on Neatos or Jellycats? Jellycats. I don't like stuffed animals, and I never really have been a fan of stuffed animals. What's the best decision I've made as an equestrian? The best decision I've made as an equestrian is probably deciding to slow things down with Bella and take a break from English and go back to Western and do Western with Bella, and to start leasing her, because I think Bella just really enjoys Gymkhana overall, but she also does enjoy jumping. So I do have a comp on the 25th of April for Gymkhana. I have a comp on the 3rd of May for English. I'm going with this one, this one, this one, and me. But we're not too sure about this one yet. I think she's going, but like she might not. Yeah. It's like that's all of my Q&A questions. It's like comment down below if you guys want to do a part 2. And yeah, that concludes the Q&A. Bye guys, love y'all.